Learning to properly put a child's seat in a car sounds like a pretty simple task, but it can actually be a little bit more complicated than it seems.
23 ABC's Eliza Navarro has been live out of the Bakersfield Police Department this morning to provide you with tips to make sure you're putting it in correctly. Eliza.
Mike, Danielle, a child's safety is very important, and one of the ways that you can make sure your child or a child is safe is by knowing how to install a car seat. Now, earlier I tried to install, and I'm here with Karina, who's going to show us the main top tips that you should know when you're installing a car seat. So what are some of those tips that people should know?
So one, know if your car seat's rear facing or forward facing. Two, making sure that you know how to install correctly, either using the tethers that are attached to the car seat or using the actual seatbelt system that's inside your vehicle. You cannot use both together.
Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
And then you also want to make sure that if you purchased a brand new car seat, that you make sure you register that car seat. If you're buying or receiving a car seat that's secondhand, make sure you know the history of that car seat. Car seats are one-time use only and cannot be used again if they've already been involved in a vehicle collision. Car seats expire. So after 6 years, typically, they actually expire. So making sure that if you're, using one that you've used for a previous child, that it's not something that's over that age.
Be safe with it.
Correct.
And what about this top section right here? I know you mentioned something about it being on their shoulder and protecting their chest.
So it's going to be really imperative that we know which way to use these harnesses. As far as when they're rear facing, harnesses are at or below shoulder level. If they're forward facing, then it's going to be at or above. This is your retainer clip, and for every 5-point harness system, that retainer clip has to be at armpit level, making sure you've restrained the child and buckled everything correctly. The way that you'll know it's tight enough on the child is if you can pinch the harnesses together, it's too loose, and when the seat's installed, it shouldn't move more than an inch side to side, front to back in the actual vehicle.
Perfect. So talk to me about something you told me earlier that's happening this Saturday.
Really excited about the car seat check event that is free and open to the community this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It is first come, first serve. You have to have a child restraint system in order for us to be able to check and make sure that it's installed correctly at Burlington Coat Factory on California Avenue.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So those are just some really quick tips for you to know when you're installing any type of car seat, not just this one. There's very many different ones. And like Karina said, on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2, you guys can go to the Burlington Coat Factory on California, bring your car with your car seat, and a certified technician will go check it out and let you know what you have correctly, what's wrong, and let you know exactly how to make sure that it'll keep your baby safe. And for more information, you can also visit our website, turnto23.com. We're live at the Bakersfield Police Department. Eliza Navarro, 23 ABC.